talking about Martin Luther King Jr. Life and facts about Brown versus Board of Education.
Martin was born January 15, 1929 as Michael Luther King Jr., but he later changed his name to Martin.
His grandfather began the family-long tenure as pastor of the Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta, serving from 1914 to 1931. His father has served from then until the present, and from 1960 until his birth. His death. Martin Luther King acted as co-pastor.
Today we are talking about Martin Luther King Jr.'s life and facts and Brown versus Board of Education. Martin was born January 15th, 1929 as Michael Luther King Jr., but later changed his name to Martin.
His grandfather began the family's long tenure as pastor of the Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta, serving from 1914 to 1931. His father has served from then until the present, and from 1960 until his death, Martin Luther acted as co-pastor.
Martin Luther attended segregated public schools in Georgia. Graduating from high school at the age of 15, he received the B.A. degree in 1948 from Morehouse College, a distinguished color institution of Atlanta from which both of his father and grandfather had graduated.
After 3 years of theological study of Hauser Theological Seminary in Pennsylvania, where he was elected president of a predominantly white senior class. He was awarded the B in 1951.
With a few fellowship won at Crozer, he enrolled in graduate studies at Boston University, completing his residence for the doctorate in 1953 and receiving the degree in 1955.
In Boston, he met and married Corta Scott, a young woman of uncommon intellectual and artistic attainments. 2 sons and 2 daughters were born into.
And that was just a few things that Martin Luther King Jr. did in his life.
Now we will be talking about Brown versus Board of Education. The case originated in 1951 when the public school district in Topeka, Kansas refused to enroll the daughter of local black resident Olivia Brown at the school close to their home, instead requiring her to ride a bus to go segregated black elementary school farther away.
The Browns and 12 other local black families in similar situations then filed a class action lawsuit in U.S. federal court against the Topeka Board of Education, saying that its segregation policy was unconstitutional.
A 3-judge of the U.S. District Court for the District of Kansas rendered a verdict against the Browns, relieving on the precedents of the Supreme Court 1996 decision in Plessy versus Fusion, in which the court had ruled the racial segregation was not in itself a violation of the 14th
Equal protection cause if the facilities in question were otherwise equal, a doctrine that had come to be known as separate but equal. The court's decision in Brown particularly overruled Plessy versus Ferguson by declaring that the the equal nation was unconstitutional for American public schools and educational facilities, and won the case.
Thanks for tuning in.
Today we are talking about Martin Luther King Jr.'s life and facts about Brown versus Board of Education.
Martin was born January 15, 1929 as Michael Luther King Jr., but he's later changed his name to Martin.
His grandfather began the family long tenure as pastor of the Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta, serving from 1914 to 1931. His father has served from then until the present, and from 1960 until his death, Martin Luther acted as co-pastor.
Martin Luther attended segregated public schools in Georgia. Graduating from high school at the age of 15, he received the A.B. degree in 1948. The Morehouse College, a distinguished colored institution of Atlanta from which both his father and grandfather has graduated.
After 3 years
Martin Luther attended segregated public schools in Georgia. Graduating from high school at the age of 15, he received the A.B. degree in 1948 from Morehouse College, a distinguished colored